What's going on, everyone? It's Jeremy with JMed's Brick Clicks. I got another custom tractor for you. Now, in the past, I made my 9570 RT with the tracks. Then I made a little, maybe 1025R with the backhoe and the mower. I needed something kind of in between the two because you can do small stuff around the farm with this. And then for the big fields and crops, I've got my big tractor, but I didn't have something in between. So I came up with this. I'm going to say we're probably around a 4 series, maybe a 5 series John Deere, comparing it to these, but who knows. It's kind of a simplistic build for the most part, but it still took a while. It still took a couple hours to get right. The fenders, the shaping of it, the back of it, and the sickle bar. So I'll show you the sickle bar just to start with. Simplistic design. We're just using those pieces and sticking them on one of the pieces that has the rail. Yeah, you can see that rail piece. And then just a little indicator on how far out your bar goes. And then our clip piece. And we can put that right under the belly of it, of the mower. I added that little slope, and that's just so when it closes, it doesn't allow it to fold back over on itself. So, yeah, vertical straight up and down when we're in the traveling position. It looks great, at least in my opinion. We can put it right like that so we're not against the ground. And yeah, we've got some highway tractors around here where I live that are John Deere, and use something similar to this to cut the roads along the highways, the state highways, or the county roads. They also have one of these, the sunshade. Because just a hat's not good enough. We got to have that sunshade to keep it cool. So you can see our tractor with our ROPS, our roll bar. We've got lights on the back there. We've got our front lights. We've got our exhaust, our engine block, that side, engine block on the other. Using those little roller skate pieces work great if you're trying to greeble or add detail to an engine block. That's kind of what I was going for. You can see our wheel wells. I added those little pieces just to where it wasn't so blocky on the front, because, yeah, I don't like the blockiness there, but I've kind of just settled with it. So you can see our operator station. He's got one way to get in right through here. On the other side, we've got our PTO lever, and then just our throttle to increase our horsepower. You can see our sides. I wanted to do something with these tires on the front. I'm really hoping at some point in the future, LEGO comes out with this kind of tire, this size rim with the chevron style, that chevron shape, just so we can get some real tractor tires instead of using these road style tires. Same thing with the smaller ones. Maybe, I guess wishful thinking, but if I keep wishing, maybe it'll come true in the future. Who knows how many years it'll take, but anyway. Here's the bottom. Yeah, I used one of the really old 70s yellow coupler pieces. I had a couple extra, so instead of using a gray one or a black one, that's a John Deere, might as well just use the yellow. It's just going to sit in a bin if I don't use it. Now our back. Okay, so we've got our 3-point lift arms. So there's our bar, and we've got our top link. Yeah, I found this piece on the LEGO Pick-a-Brick. Trying to find a use for it because I grabbed 3 or 4 of them thinking, oh, I can just use them for tractors or some kind of attachment to build. So when I build something, if I have a 3-point, there's my 3 points of connection. That is not a PTO shaft. That is for some hydraulic lines. So the first thing I just grabbed that's already got a little, I use the rope with the studs on it to represent my hydraulic lines. So that's on my boom sprayer. Bring out the boom to spray your fields. I've done a custom video on this if you're interested. Check that out. Anyway, we plug it in to our coupler, and we just got to hook the hydraulic line up to that little gray piece and maybe tuck it around or wrap it, something just to get the excess out. But then we've got our hydraulic line, and we are good to go in the field. Put the drawbar under it, or not drawbar, just our 3-point bar. We don't need the top. And yeah, there we go. Easy enough to uninstall. Pop that off. What else do we have? I made this tractor so I didn't have to use my larger 6 Series John Deere tractor that's got the loader bucket on it as a baler tractor. So since I've already got my sickle bar, I'm going to pop out my custom hay baler. Again, I've done videos on all these. I've got a huge farming playlist if you're interested. There's over 300 videos just in the farming playlist. Some of them are shorts, some of them are long content, whatever you want. Tractors, farms, barns, silos, combines, sprayers, attachments, implements, attachments, Kubota John Deere, LS, Cub Cadet, what else, Case. Yeah, I've done all kinds of different tractors, and there's a lot more on the way too. So, a custom hay baler. Yes, there's a hay bale in the back, don't worry, it's there. And that's what that little lever's for, is to kick it out. Perfect size tractor for this job. Drop our little feeder down, and I'm gonna put my top link down, and there we go. Got my tractor. You can see I just really needed something simple. Honestly, when I'm looking, I got a little bit of inspiration, oddly enough, from the backhoe. This set, yeah, I took the backhoe off, and I've also got the pallet forks on. But just trying to get that bottom layer, the build-up layer. I was looking at this, just trying to figure something out, and yeah, there's not much really at all the same. But just give me some idea on how to start, because the base is honestly the hardest thing to do when you're starting with one of these sets, or one of these custom builds, is just starting. Trial and error. Like I said, it took a couple hours, probably 3, to build this to get it right. The little sickle bar, that took over a half hour to figure out spacing on it. But when you're enjoying Lego and you're building, hey, that's what I do. I love doing the mock stuff. I don't think my interest level would be nearly as high if I just built sets and never tried to challenge myself to build mocks. So that's why I've just built all these random John Deere tractors and other farm implements, and yeah. The other thing, I made sure that it fit on a trailer. So I've got my low boy trailer. I just built this trailer. Yeah, I know there's probably supposed to be 3 wheels on the back, but I only wanted 2 just for spacing, and yeah, it's already pretty big for the roads. But it fits. I can tie it down. We've got our extra back tires. We'll put them on the front. So if I want to use some of the chains, like I did with this, and switch them over and just chain it down, I could do that. That's just my regular flatbed trailer. Anyway, I think that's where we are for today. Hopefully you liked it. I'm going to try to do a little bit more here with the tractor trailer stuff, and trying to maybe deliver this tractor to my Lego farm. So, thanks for watching. Hopefully you liked it. If you got any inspiration out of it, hey, that's my goal too. I guess we'll see you in the next one, and thank you.